God, I just heard a lady laugh. Mind you guys.
Whoa, 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 wait, what?
What did you see? What did you see, narrator?
The f*** was that?
What's up, everybody? Kelp Scarecrow here, back with a video with those 10s and 20 views. Welcome to the reaction channel. I'm not sure how many videos I'm gonna do a week. I'm thinking right now 3. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, kind of. Or I think it's gonna be something along the lines of Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Eventually, I think for this next little bit, it might be a 7-day video, a week video. But that would all depend on what you guys, if anybody suggests videos for me to react to. Because right now I'm kind of finding stuff that I'm like, well, did I watch this already? Can I rewatch it? Will this be a good reaction? Will this channel go after me for copyright claim? Alright, cool. If they're coming after me for copyright claim, is it a copyright claim or a copyright strike? Very tricky business to do. So, I'm reacting to kind of a reaction to a reaction. And this will be a part 1. Part 2 will come out tomorrow. And it's from one of my favorite boys. I have him ranked number 2 right now, in my opinion of the boys. And it's your narrator. Sorry, your narrator, Eddie beats you out, in my opinion. I like one of the things where I think I could hang out with those two and probably have zero issue and have a lot of fun. But I think me and Eddie would just kind of click a little better. No, I think if I could say if we were friends, where it's like, hey, let's just do something simple, like do this. Then like, hey, sure, let's do that. I think both of them would do that. But the other thing is, but I said it was a reaction of a reaction. So yeah, your narrator was on with Twin Paranormal. Yes, the guys who I keep saying looks like early 2000 emo band. Perfectly okay with that. I definitely listen to that music too. Would fit very well in a old school My Chemical Romance, AFI type of video. Like, it's not a phase. Like, oh, I had that hair where it was like, oh, God, it's not a phase. Like that whole thing. Yeah. So they look like that, but they're really good. I like their content. I'm currently kind of rewatching all their stuff in chronological order. Twin Paranormal. In my opinion, my favorite monster hunting group. How real is it? Who knows? I don't know. I do like the boys, but that's not their bread and butter. So yeah, narrator was on with them. I know. Such a great starting photo. And this is him reacting to the reaction. It's an hour and 37 minutes. So I think we kind of split this thing in half, you know. Get to about... you know... here-ish. And then continue on for tomorrow's video, you know. Instead of making this like a 2-hour reaction, just kind of cut everything in middle and go from there. So enough of my chit-chatting, you know. Let's get to it.
How's it going,
Alright, I forgot to crank up the thing because my computer this computer can handle it.
How's it going, everybody? Oh, that was a loud clap. Sorry about that.
Nothing wrong with a good clap.
It's me, narrator, and today we're going to be, well,
he does have the slight emo going. Nice wave. That is a great wave. You know, if I had an editor, I would have him like editing like a little mini surfer in that hair flow right there.
kind of reacting to this spooky little thing I was on. This is my buddies Twin Paranormal. They do a lot of ghost stuff, a lot of spookiness. You guys liked when I was on their channel last time, and you liked the reaction video, like a lot, like that much.
If you want me to react to the first one, let me know as well.
So, we're back and doing it again. I have made sure that I have not watched the video. I remember the experience, but I told myself I would not watch the video until I got to react to it. Without further ado, let's...
Which is very smart to do.
Just get into it, because I'm genuinely excited, because there was some creepy stuff.
Also, remember yesterday's video, the femboys, the blonde femboy? Here he is. This is the actual blonde, the guy who's voicing the blonde femboy.
On here. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping.
Welcome to another episode on our channel. We are
Oh.
Twin Paranormal, and tonight
Nice.
we are here at
Ooh, wait, you guys are almost at 1 million.
the Black Swan.
Hold up. 1.1 million. So yeah, they hit 1 million. Back to this. Oh, also look, I literally just got done recording that episode, so haven't even edited it.
Yeah.
And tonight we are joined
He's the only one that doesn't look like he should be in like an early 2000s emo band, but he does have the piercing right here.
by narrator.
Hey guys, about the place. Here's the receipts. Let's go.
I like how every time I pause it, it's blurry.
And this is what happened.
What the was that?
Dude. Yup.
What the was that behind me?
Hated that doll, dude. Hate it. You'll see. You'll see.
I will say this. I think narrators' reaction, the reason why I like them is I think they're probably playing a little up to the camera, but at the same time, I think they're all generally spooked. Now, how much of it, like, all right, we're have somebody else, like, perfectly time stuff happening, and then, like, hey, do X, Y, and Z. Don't tell us when you're going to do it. But I'm not sure. So, like I said, I've never hung out with any of the ghost hunting people. I haven't met anybody who does YouTube. Actually, I did. No, your boy Josh. Shout out to him. He's a younger kid. I did meet him at my actual job, and he popped in my chat the other day.
Ooh. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Victoria's Black Swan Inn.
The Black Swan Inn.
All the lights came on in my bedroom, the TV came on, the doors opened up. I woke up and there was a man standing at the foot of my bed.
I will say this. I'm not saying my room's haunted, per se. I have this great device right here. This great device has 2 switches, actually 3. But what it does is, because I have all my stuff hooked up to my light switch, it allows me to turn stuff on. And there has been instances when I'm like doing like VTubing, or if I'm just gaming, I'd rather sit in the dark. So like this, this is how I would prefer sitting here, not with a big ring light on. And there's just times where I'm just sitting here, and this is nowhere near me. It's sitting over on my bed, and the next thing I know is this. I'm like, what the? So, like, adjusting. Yeah, so do I believe in the paranormal? Yes. I just think, and the reason why I say yes is, I just believe that there's stuff out there that you just can't explain. And that's like the whole point of like science and magic. It's stuff that you cannot explain away. I just classify as paranormal.
You live here, right?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Why?
No.
Valid question.
Yup.
No. I just said my last name twice in a row.
Are you too scared?
Yup.
A little bit.
Dude, it was
I'm
bad.
in fight mode right now, dude. Just like that.
There is no way.
Remove the doll.
No, we are not taking you out of that case. I'm sorry.
Nah. That.
Like I said, I 1000% believe the twin paranormal guys' reaction are all real. Now, if someone, let's just did basic wording here, fucking with them, who knows?
That right there. I don't know if it's gonna show in the video because we only got that on camera one time. But that door opened like that, like completely shut. It opened up like 3 or 4 fucking times, and none of us are near it. So I'm like, oh, cool, yeah, all right, that's awesome. If I get too scared, I'm gonna go get my doggies.
No, you need to do what Eddie's done and get the tortilla blanket. I don't have a safety blanket. Do I need to buy a safety blanket? let me know.
That's right. Doggies, plural, because I got this fantastic boy.
Oh my god. Why isn't the pupper not on screen? That's my real question. If you have a dog and he's not on screen, I'm a little mad at you.
And guess what his name is? His name is Iro. And he's a sweetie. And I love him. And I'm going to get him real fat and real strong. Anyway, all right.
Well, I think, like I said, Eddie and narrator, neck and neck. I think our three personalities are so... We're the same brand of idiot, just slightly different.
Let's get into it.
Oh, puppy!
A wolf.
Dog.
Speaking of dogs.
See what I mean? Video. 1,000% video. Better. Because there's a puppy in it.
Oh, you're so good, girl. I love you. Oh, kisses.
I did. I got kisses. Oh.
If they show you their belly, it means they trust you enough to show their vulnerable spot.
On the count of 3, we're gonna have a good investigation. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, belly rubs.
I couldn't. No, I couldn't
This
stop.
place is known to have something very dark and malicious that...
Another thing I really like about what Twin Paranormal does, it starts off lighthearted. The boys do the same thing. But then when it comes to time to like tell you the history of the place, it's 1,000% serious.
wanders outside, but mainly inside.
Yep.
This is also the site of an uncountable number of deaths. Many people have lost their lives here, and some of them in horrible ways.
It is said here that there was a...
I will critique a tiny bit. They have 1 million subscribers. Don't need my help. I do think that they are a little too shaky when it comes to stuff like this. Like, I get you're trying to add a little flair, but there is something to like, hey, time to be serious. Let's hold it straight.
a numerous amount of poltergeist activity.
Maybe do the whole like zoom in, zoom out thing. Fine, but hold the camera still.
Including footsteps, knocking, and full-bodied apparitions.
Well, let's not get too deep into that. It's time to learn a little bit about the history.
Built in 1867 on the bank of Salado Creek in San Antonio, Texas, this mansion is said to...
Like I said, this is why I like Twin Paranormal. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, here's the crazy stuff that happened. They're like, no, this is when it was built. This is kind of everything that led before even the paranormal stuff. Make sure I'm still on camera. Come finally lean back.
be one of the most haunted places in America. With an ancient burial ground underneath the house, many tragedies, deaths, and possibly even murder, there's a very dark energy surrounding all over this place.
Oh, dude, it's... Yeah. Just... Yeah, sorry.
I would pause. Why build stuff on burial grounds to begin with? Especially back then. They were more superstitious than we are now. They're like, huh, we know there's people made this a grave site. But you know, that view over there is amazing. Let's build a house.
Making this place one of the most active paranormal locations we have ever seen. This is the Black Swan Inn.
Jesus, dude.
Victoria's Black Swan Inn.
The Black Swan
They're so
Inn.
good at their
Black
B-roll and
Swan
graphics,
Inn.
dude.
Victoria's Black Swan
Agreed.
Inn.
Agreed.
Victoria's Black Swan Inn.
Victoria's Black Swan Inn.
Victoria's Black Swan Inn.
They're so good at this, man. They're
For
so good at
centuries,
B-roll.
this land was home to many Native American tribes, and it is believed that there is an ancient burial ground beneath the house we are currently in right now.
Time went by, and the ghost would get more aggressive.
I used to be in this hallway and hear a voice tell me, "Get out."
I know there is a clip. I'm not going to play it. Where Eddie's playing a horror game and narrator actually sneaks up on him.
Oh, it's the video. Okay, I thought some shit. Sorry, normally I'm not allowed back in my house unless Lindsay sages me and all that, but I didn't do that last time. Tee-hee, it was really late at night and I wanted to sleep. And ever since then, my dogs will start looking at shit in my house and just stare at it. Not bark, but just stare at it. And then that door, which is like wooden floor and then raised carpet, and the door is right here, right? You have to like push and then like pull up on the door, and that thing just went just on its own. Now I don't trust myself being alone, which is why I got another dog. Now I have double protection.
If you're going to do, I need an animal for spiritual protection, cats. Cats are the way to go there.
I hear a voice tell me, get out, get out. Just really aggressive, and I would literally run.
Many years later, this same land would become the exact site of the Battle of Salado, where Texas militiamen fought against the Mexican army. More than 80 Mexican soldiers lost their lives, and according to historic information, at least 60 bodies were actually left to rot where they fell.
Well, the house sits on the site of the Battle of Salado.
It's where the Battle of Salado was fought,
September 18th, 1842.
Again, military me. I love how they just went ahead and like put that in. It's just like normal like military cuts.
A man named Heinrich Mahler would actually purchase this property in 1887 and run a farm until the mid-1930s.
Man had
After
a good
Mahler's wife
mustache.
passed away, he followed
About
shortly
15
2 years
statement.
later, stricken from the grief and the loss of his wife. From then on, this house would change many hands over the course of many years, and many people from many different families would also die in this home.
I'll probably end up muting a good chunk of this part, because they do play songs that are just very copyrightable.
Well, that was interesting. All right.
It would eventually land in the hands of
Random
Jolene
B-roll,
Woods
but-
and Hall Park Street Jr. They would live here
he's
with their
got-
families for many years.
I
but
clean my
soon,
beard up.
Tragedy struck. Jolene would sadly
Actually, I think when I eventually take a shower today, I am gonna knock down nothing.
die of cancer in 1959, and her husband took the loss very hard. He was actually found dead in 1965 after being hung by the neck with a necktie from a bedpost with his hands tied behind his back.
What?
It was the residence of Park and Jolene Street. And he was found hung by a necktie.
Many people believe he was possibly murdered and then
Yeah.
staged to look like it was self-inflicted because of a treasure he was hiding somewhere inside this building. Others say that one of the many ghosts inside this mansion actually drove him to take his own life. The house would...
Now, that right there, correct. It's been a while since I've seen this episode of Twin Paranormal. There is a great movie called Ghost Ship, where the pretty much concept is a spirit, demon, fallen angel, whatever, got kicked out of heaven, and God pretty much said, hey, if you can get a certain number of souls on a vessel, I'll let you back in. Never said how to get those souls. So he uses the prospect of a lot of gold, and people being greedy want gold. Kind of sounds like the same thing here, where it's just like, hey, there's gold in this house. Go find it, and then people just vanish.
would once again change hands many times until the current owners purchased the property and restored it to what you see today.
Cool.
Now there's so much more that we could get into, but if you want all of the details, those links will be down in the description.
This house has so much activity and so much energy that has passed through it.
Yeah, going in there, it was really scary, but one of the scarier things was definitely when they told us, by the way, the plumbing's damn near original. I blew that toilet up, dude. It was bad.
God.
Anyway.
It's no wonder it's considered to be so haunted. The spirits of many of the people who had died in this house are said to still haunt this place to this day, as well as many of the soldiers and victims of tragedy who also passed away here. Not only that, there is said to be a couple of dark entities who are in and around this house. People have witnessed a male entity with a wrinkly, evil-looking face.
You know my criticism of the camera shake during the other thing? Look, camera's not shaking. It's still delivering a great punch, and I don't think narrator has not seen any of their add-ins, which I know they add stuff in this section. Whether or not they add stuff in during their actual investigation,
I don't like that. Imagine this, but if it looked like the Joker, like all white, like super white face, like clown makeup white. That's the shit I keep seeing in paranormal investigations. Hooray! Hope I don't have an attachment. That'd be stupid.
Now that we know the history, are you guys ready for a terrifying night?
I like how me and narrator have the same reaction to that.
Yeah. Hang on, Riv. Yo. Can you smell this?
He fucking got me, dude. He got me, bro.
Planning this for multiple days.
One, narrator has a nice sized forehead. I have a decent one, but it's not sloped like his. Hey, narrator, just saying, would you rather get tricked kissed by Ryan? I think his name is. or booked by the fat electrician. One of the two things are going to happen.
I can't believe you took away my innocence.
Put your hands together, boys.
You were in the military. You lost that ages ago.
On the count of 3, you know what we do.
Leaf.
You got problems.
1 for all and 2 for a leaf. 1, 2, 3. 1 for all and 2 for a leaf.
2 for a leaf, 2 for a leaf, 2 for a leaf, 2 for a leaf.
Man, these ghosts better leave me alone. You little shadow box.
Okay, Molly.
Ghost better leaf and kiss me on the mouth.
I mean, I already kissed narrator on the head.
All right, let's go.
So yeah, just kind of like the boys channel, everything's fine, and we're having fun at the first part, and it's all funny, and there might be jokes, and then spooky shit happens. And then I'm terrified.
We're calling out to any of the spirits here in the Black Swan Inn. We've heard that there are multiple spirits.
Yeah, I would definitely say that's an issue slightly with Twin Paranormal. They'll cut to stuff where the light's adjusting.
Entities that wander around this home. The 4 of us would like to have a conversation with you. So if you are around us and you can hear my voice, we have these special devices, these special objects
Love that Barbie car.
that give you the ability
Catball.
Catball's already going
to
off.
show us that you are here. And we also have these other devices that give you the ability to use your words. I'm going to take this device out where you can use your words, whether it's one word or a whole sentence. Okay, airplane mode. No interference.
Yep, that is true. The entire time, because obviously there's a lot of debunkers and shit out there. They're like, oh, the app is the internet. Blah, blah, blah. As soon as we get into like the actual investigation, we throw all of our phones on airplane mode. 1, obviously for debunkers, and then 2, because it's like, dude, we're recording a video, and heaven forbid, like spooky stuff really starts popping off, and then ruins the moment.
If you are here,
See, like, I kind of wish, most of them didn't carry their phones with them. That's just me. You know, kind of like designate like one person with a backpack with all the phones, kind of thing. So that way, like, oh, I need to take a call. Let me just grab a headphone or grab the phone from the backpack. But that's smart. They do say it's their phone.
can you maybe let us know? There's also a device right there in that doorway. It's glowing red.
Yup.
If you get close to this metal antenna.
Bullet?
Bullet.
Are we talking to a soldier already?
Maybe.
Yo, that'd be crazy.
Is everyone wearing one of their glow-in-the-dark jackets?
If you get close to this metal antenna, this red light will start to glow different colors. It'll start to light up. That'll basically just show us that you are around. Can you please show us? Can you give us a sign?
I'm gonna start looking around like
Awful.
really hard
Awful.
to see if there's like
Maybe
ghost
tell
orbs
us
or
what
anything.
happened to you here. We know that many people had lost their lives in numerous ways.
Yup.
I will say this is also the first time I've watched any of these horror videos with actual headphones in. Normally, I'm not doing a reaction when I watch these horror movies. So it's just like, hey, let's just throw it on. I'm playing Monster Hunter. I'm playing NCAA football. I'm playing something that I don't need. Realistically, listen to the commentary of the game, and I listen to the commentary of the video.
Oh!
So if I hear something in headphones, I will react.
Did you just hear that? That was right in there. Is there... Did you just see that? Did you just see that? It didn't make noise. Hi. Are you a soldier? Or are you somebody else? Thank you for showing us. Maybe
I
you can
kept
do it
hearing
again.
shit over there.
If you
It was
understand
bad.
us, if you understand me, can you please tap that device? Go near it. Push as much energy
Lights
as you
are going
can
on.
through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Please
ahead.
do it.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Dude.
That was cool.
There's gonna be some shit in this video that it's gonna look so fake, man. It's gonna look so planned out, and I hate it because that happens in our videos too, in the boys shit, where like certain stuff will happen like on cue, and it looks so fake, and we hate that it looks fake, man. But it's in the moment, you're terrified. I get a little bit of both. I get terrified and excited, and when that happens, I tend to talk a lot, which.
See, my thing, if I ever do like a ghost investigation or hook up with anybody who's like, "Hey, you're in Jersey area. We want to collab with you, go something with you." I'm like, "Yes, I want a camera, and I want the time sync on the bottom of my camera at the whole time. So that way it's not a fancy editing, like, oh, look, they asked, can you do this? And then it really took a half hour later. Just giving it to us like, hey, you see the clock moving.
Which I'm working on, by the way.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Who is this?
That's in the next room. Yup.
Is that in the room, or am I tripping?
Are you in here? If you're in here, can you make one of those objects on the bed light up, please?
Please move back.
Oh! Please move back.
I can't.
Maybe they're talking to you in the room?
Either to you or to you.
Okay.
Because I heard a knock behind you.
Are we in your way? Do you
I
want
can't
to pass
wait to
through?
see some cool stuff.
We can move.
That went off.
Sickness.
Sickness.
Leave this place.
Oh my god!
She said this was the bad room.
That's right.
That's true.
Do you know it's sickness in the air?
Like I said, that's one other thing where I wish they had a time counter just in the bottom corner of the screen. So when they do like the cuts, you can still see everything still at the same time. It's an easier way to kind of demonstrate, hey, all this is going on at once.
And I got chills. Oh, whoa. Right. Okay.
Sickness could be a few different things. One of the wives of the families that lived here died of cancer.
This could be.
I just want to point out, I'm going to go back, see if I can get it on screen.
And I got.
Right there. Look at right next to narrator's right arm. They put the phone down. So it's not like there's someone on the phone, off camera, texting it. It's just out in the open.
Chills. Oh, whoa. Right. Okay.
Sickness could be a few different things. One of the wives of the families that lived here died of cancer.
This could be someone telling us like they don't want us to get sick.
Oh, true. That's weird.
How about this?
What?
Was that a confirmation?
Is that true? You don't want us to get sick?
I was just going to ask about the dark energy that is known to be over there, right?
Julia.
What if they're talking about like that kind of sickness?
Died in fire.
Died in fire?
Jesus.
Julia died in fire.
One, say hello to narrator's editor, Ollie. I think he also does Eddie's, but when he pops up in Eddie's, he's wearing a sombrero. Narrator is more of Vikings, so they give him that. Ollie caught something that narrator must not have caught.
Julia died in fire. Story.
In 1901, there was a different house built on this property. It burnt down.
No.
Yeah, I swear to God.
What about the story of the field caught on fire and the only thing that was left was that body?
Oh, yes.
Just a burnt up body.
Yup.
Was it a male or a female?
It was a girl.
I wonder if her name was Julia.
I don't know. She told us that it was her boyfriend who murdered her across the bridge.
I forget the redhead's name. Sorry, it's been a while since I actually watched your guys' stuff. I think he does most of the actual, like, somewhat research. So I think the twins don't know as much what's going on.
Right across from the property.
I have a question. There's a room all the way back there in that corner. If you see where I'm pointing, we were told that there is negative energy in this room. There's also a doll in a case that apparently has something attached to it that is also negative. If you can give us some... Smudge! The doll! Wait, what?
She did that ritual.
She cleansed the doll. That's
It's very lonely here.
Whoa!
She did the 30-day
Dude.
cleanse.
That's true.
Again, this is in the other room. We can't see all these lights going on and off. The fact that every time it would say something, one of these lights are going off is pretty cool, dude.
She did the 30-day cleanse.
That's true. Okay, that's correct. The
This
doll
doll was
was
whack.
attempted to be smudged, to be cleansed. Is this dark entity still here? Can you maybe give us a sign, please? You can either say a word, say a sentence, or maybe give us a sign in any way.
Do that.
That was 100% in there.
Yeah.
Yup.
Is that you? Oh my God, dude.
I feel lost.
Haunted place, I feel lost.
When I say haunted place, I definitely saw I Feel Lost.
Bruh.
Keep in mind There's like so many recorded encounters with so many different like spirits here.
Yeah.
There's like, I don't even know. Rough estimate.
No place to go.
I feel lost.
I feel lost.
There's like 30, 40 recorded different names and spirits here. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Are you stuck in this house, or were you stuck on this land before this house was built?
That was loud.
Joe.
That's the owner's name. Oh, Joe.
Her name's Joanne.
Joanne.
I mean, she did say.
Oh.
What'd that say?
It just said
Yeah, that's the other one's name, River.
River's name.
Yup. That fucking shit right there. Remember when it said bullet?
If you get close to this metal antenna,
Now all of a sudden, we hear gunshots.
it just said River's name.
Well, you are in San Antonio, Texas, so.
Was that gunshots?
That sounded like it.
That was gunshots.
It just got
Narrator's ex-military, he'll know what gunshots sound like.
done saying bullet.
Wait. Guys, you want to hear something insane?
What?
There's a story from this place, like years and years ago when it first reopened to the public.
Those are gunshots.
What the
Those are.
Why are those so close?
Yup.
Whoa!
Yup. Yup.
Dude, there's no way.
Imagine this is residual energy right now.
Listen to this. No, listen to this. There was a guy who came here to visit the place and swears he saw a Civil War reenactment going on.
Oh.
He talked to the owners. They said they've never done a reenactment. There was a battle that was fought in the woods right there.
Shut up.
I'm surprised we
I'm just saying, like.
get us straight through the window. That was so cool.
Many died here.
Whoa! Dude, after we're just talking about a battle.
like that. I am full tilted.
Should we like go outside and look? That legitimately sounded
Dude.
like it was in the lawn.
Yeah,
That's white people energy right there. I heard gunshots. It could be ghosts, or it could be someone actually shooting. Let's go investigate.
get shot? I'm very confused right now.
Ancient spirit.
Like, bro, that was when the full night actually started to get really creepy, is the fact that as soon as gunshots started going off, I was like, oh, I left my gun in my car.
Yep.
Yup.
Oh my god.
This house is supposedly built on an ancient burial ground?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, any soldiers in here from one to another? We're cool.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Are you still here? Somebody? Is there anywhere in specific around us that you'd like us to go? Can you please give us a sign?
Stop. The I swear to God, I just heard a lady laugh.
Mind you guys.
Whoa, 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 wait, what?
What did you see? What did you see, narrator?
The f was that?
I swear to God, I just heard a lady laugh.
What the f is that?
God, I just heard a lady laugh.
I thought that was the light going off, but the light would have been one quick thing, not a dock. Okay, that's kind of crazy.
I don't like that at all.
Guys, there's a lot.
Like, hold on. Like,
what the f is that?
God, I just heard a lady laugh.
back up.
That. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I swear.
Okay, so I initially thought, is this... I'm not sure if you can see my mouse. You cannot. I'll put an arrow. The light up top. You're going to look... hold on. We're going to make it so YouTube... properties. It should say capture cursor. Ah! What happened? The ghost took my, video? Okay. So, the light above the doll. It goes off. The pane about here. I wish I could show you on with my mouse, but like you see the mouse is not moving now.
Weird.
Did that capture? God damn it.
God, I just heard.
Yeah, so you got the light on top of the doll. That's going to go off. The light pane about here, there's a white spot. It just goes straight down. I thought it was the light, but I see how that light turns off.
Heard a lady laugh.
So So that light just goes straight off. Not like it's a fade off.
Mind you guys.
Whoa, 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 wait. What the f was that?
I swear to God.
Like you see in the door, it looks like a light stand.
I just heard a lady laugh.
Oh.
What the f is that?
The more I watch this little bit right here, the creepier it gets. Because right here, you know, I'm going to make it pop up on my screen like that way. You see how like there's a gap there? It closes in. Like right there. The light gets smoother.
I don't like that at all.
Guys, there's a lot of spirits that are known to be here on this land.
I was hung.
Oh, dude, that's true. By a tie.
And here we go.
Okay.
I think he says that a lot. I think he's about to make fun of himself for saying that a lot.
That was kind of cringe of me to say. I'm sorry for that.
I think he says it often too. If I'm remembering the video well. It's been a while since I actually watched this.
As I was saying, there's a lot of spirits that are known to be on this land and also inside this house. So we're already 100%.
Sorry, heard a knock.
That ties into this history. We've already gotten a lot of the bat information.
Is this Mr. Park Street? If it is, there's a lot of stories that you didn't take your own life. People think that somebody else killed you.
Yup.
Whoa, did you hear that?
We live on.
Now it's like I'm almost overwatching that door a little bit when I see like they go to this view. I'm watching that door to see if anything else pops up.
What the
If somebody did kill you, can you touch this little red light on the floor for a confirmation?
Let's move back. I want to move back because one, they told us to move back. I don't know if they're talking about this area, and also two, we're way too close to this REM pod.
True. Yeah.
Only if that's...
Look by the entrance.
Whoa! Look by the entrance.
Dude.
Which entrance? The entrance of the red pod or the entrance down where narrator just snapped his head? Look at it.
Door or the entrance to the house?
I don't know.
Okay, to the spirits here, before we ask any more questions, I'd like to introduce myself and the three others who are here with me. My name is Ryan.
My name is Wyatt.
I'm Grant.
And my name is River.
Did you hear what I said in that? Hold on, let me replay it again just in case.
My name is Wyatt.
I'm Grant.
After 4 years, people still call me fucking Sam Denby.
I was thinking he's pointing out the fact that he actually said his actual name, not narrator.
Just wanted to be proper with you. Thank you for talking to us.
May I touch you?
Oh!
Yeah, of course you can.
It depends where.
Yup.
Oh, come on, narrator. You've been doing this enough time. You know not to let people touch you.
Yup.
Go for it, dog.
He's ready.
And I'm over here like, yeah, go for it.
Who's talking?
Illness.
Illness. Sickness in the air. Illness.
Mm-hmm.
It might be above.
Are you on the ceiling?
Ryan was like, really, dude? Really?
Loud. One of the candles is on. Guys? Guess what?
Was it?
The candle turned off in front of the doll.
Yup.
Bottom candle turned off.
Calibrated.
We
We're
just
ready.
now started seeing the candles.
What the is going on?
Yup.
That sounded like someone running. Like someone's trying to get here.
To explain these candles that are in front of the doll and also on top of the doll,
Yup.
apparently these detect EMF and so they'll turn on and or off.
Yup.
So we had this candle that was in front of the doll that would not shut off. So if it turns back on, that's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So just for confirmation, would you want us to go inside this room? You can either verbally communicate it, we'll pick it up like we have been, or if you can touch that REM pod, that would be awesome.
Here.
Yes! They just said yeah.
Yup.
That look on narrator's pants looks like I'm about to shit my pants.
We're just standing here in the hall.
Did you?
That was pitter patter.
I didn't hear anything.
That was running on the ceiling.
Yup.
That's it. Oh my god.
Dark side.
That's known to be the dark side of the house.
Wait, what was that? Hold on. Oh, it's his hand. Dude. Okay, from my perspective, it looked like that was something like creepily smiling.
Dark side.
I see that. I see that.
That's known to be the dark side of the house.
Yup.
Messages.
Dark side messages.
You are sending us messages.
Dude,
Yup.
this is nuts.
Yeah.
We're just standing in this hallway.
Yo, what the was that?
That sounded like one of the couches just moved.
More footsteps. Eh.
What the is going on?
Dude. Just this part was already like, the amount of footsteps and shit we heard was
trying to
crazy.
figure out where you'd like us to go. So if you want us in this room, the dark side, can you please give us a sign? We'll even go all the way at the other end of the hallway. Give you a chance to touch this device here. You guys want to try it? I mean, we started moving away and they did something with it.
That is true.
True. Yup.
My name is Margaret.
That's a full sentence.
It is.
Hey, Margaret, can you touch that life force? We just want to know if it's okay if we can go in that room.
Oh, dude, don't show the doll.
Hear the footsteps.
No.
But we've been here.
Dude,
Nasty.
Hear the footsteps, nasty.
it's going off.
They want us to go in there.
They do. Something wants us in there. And you know what that is? Just like the Scooby-Doo gang, the crazy white people are gonna go investigate.
I know, I'm stupid, okay? I get it.
We love you for it because I have a saying. I eventually will turn to a t-shirt like my same brand of idiot as I am. So like someone else like the same brand of idiot. So
Ooh, right here. I got bad vibes.
Okay, we're gonna make our way into this room then. Thank you. Sure. Thank you for
Are
confirming.
you too scared?
Whoa!
a little bit.
Yup.
In the bad place.
And we just walked into the bad place.
She called it the bad place.
You just walked in.
Look at this. She called it the bad place. I swear on everything. Yeah. Did you guys just see that? Also, the music box went off, and I'm standing in the same spot.
That just said, "Are you too scared in the bad place?"
As we walked towards
They
it.
said sure.
As
Are
you said,
too
can you
scared?
come in? You
Yeah.
said sure. What'd that say?
Bored.
It's getting bored. We need to get in here.
Now we're in here.
Also, this right here shows actually a lot about that REM pod because they're walking real close to it and they're not setting it off.
I mean,
Is there something in this room?
And then look at this, like,
In this closet?
It is unnaturally cold in here.
Dude, it's freezing in here.
Or is there something connected to this doll here? If there is, can you turn on one of these candles right now? Either or. Please, give us a sign.
yup.
What the
Yup.
Don't be afraid. We are not here to get rid of anybody in this house. We're just here
Oh, but funny if they said they were, because then maybe you get more activity.
for a conversation. We'd like to know how much power, how much energy you have.
More footsteps, man.
Is it the closet? Has it been the closet this
Is that like a giant Jesus cross painting? That's kind of eerie.
whole time?
It's in there.
Impale.
Impaled.
But to go along with that, yes. Remember with their lever action rifles back in those days, or even with single shot?
Understanding.
Yes, I'm understanding. They had bayonets. Yeah.
That was such a, honey, I am talking, I get what you're saying.
Of course.
Yep, totally.
I'm gonna go ahead and stick this.
I'm just
music
trying to
box
put
in
pieces
the
together.
hallway because we were hearing footsteps. So either the footsteps are coming down the hallway, or they're somewhere in here.
Yeah. 100%. I'm down for that.
I'm gonna stick it on top of this.
And like, look at that. Notice how close he got to the REM pod, by the way.
Oh, it's giving off some very crazy vibes over there.
Show it.
Show it. You want me to show how it works? Is that what you're saying? If you walk in this hallway in front of this device, it'll start.
Like how the narrator is like actively looking around, like, all right, is there something out there? Or am I trying to supposed to see
Play
something?
music. Just like that, because it'll detect your movement.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, we can't see you with our own eyes. I don't know if that's what they wanted.
I'm gonna keep my eye on that little window because
Yeah, he's doing the same thing I've been doing.
again, none of us were in there, so I'm trying to figure out what could have ducked.
This is odd, man.
This is really weird.
It's feeling weird. And you're right, it is a lot colder in here, but it could also be because maybe there's like some sort of breeze.
All the windows are closed. There ain't no breeze. I get it. This is an old house, but still.
Man, all these windows are shut.
Yep. The triple knock,
No.
dude.
That was the case.
The triple knock from
Can
the
you do that
case
again?
freaked me out.
Is that you knocking in the glass box?
It's weird. Like you can hear it. You know, have you guys noticed that when we got in here, like we do hear like knocking or footsteps or whatever it is, but what?
Again, just more thumping.
Too would sound like pumping.
Yeah. And it like trailed. Oh man. I was just gonna say, we hear noises and stuff, but it feels like somebody's like watching. Wait.
And always feels like somebody's watching me. Yes, I know I'm being cheesy right there, but
We're not supposed to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'll leave.
Eh,
Wyatt?
dude.
Guys, did you guys make that noise?
No, that was the window behind me.
Can we confirm that it is not windy outside?
I feel it.
I feel it!
I feel it too.
It's getting
Was
bad.
that you knocking on the window just now? You just proved to me that was you?
Sign.
That was a sign.
That was a good sign.
yeah, ask and shall receive there, narrator.
Man.
Man.
Family.
Family.
Signed man family? Oh, man. Assigned, yeah, there's men. Technically, they're brothers, so the River and Ryan are twins, so.
Is this one of the owners to this house?
Trying to piece it.
Whoa!
Dude.
Just like that.
That's number 3, at least he said, and just like that.
Dude, what is happening?
Game time. That's what's happening.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Again,
I think Ollie picked up on that like I did.
I know. I know. I understand how it sounds after I said it.
Whoever is in this room, can somebody please push some energy in one of these candles and turn it on? Can you please do us that favor?
Be pretty cool.
We want to know if you have that power. When I looked around the corner, I noticed one of the candles was turned on, and now it's off. So if you have any energy, maybe you can turn one on, please.
My name is Francis.
Hi, Francis.
Hi, Francis. We're
It's also-
getting so much... Stranger.
It's also very weird how
That's crazy.
the lights were going crazy,
Strangers.
and then when we got in
A
here,
lot of like different
nothing.
spirit.
Well, that could just because they're trying to lure you in with the lights, and then you're now in there like, oh, we got them in here. Good.
It's different entities. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say maybe we should take a seat for a second and...
Answer phone.
What?
Answer phone.
We have been answering the phone.
Imagine we just hear some random phone start to ring.
It'd be even crazier if like someone was trying to call one of them, but because all their phones are on airplane mode, they're just not getting it.
Oh God.
Francis, if you're trying to talk to us, you can through the phone.
Ghost here.
Ghost here.
Okay, so you're telling us you're here, that's good.
Home!
This is your home.
Ghost here, home. Francis.
You know what's trippy?
Dude, it's good.
Back in the old days when
Expect Diane.
Expect Diane.
back in the old days when some of the families like early 1900s were living here, they thought it was haunted already too.
Well,
Just from the century it was already built.
think of this though. They said, my name is Francis. Ghost here, home. What if they think we are the ghosts? And we are in their home. They said stranger. What if it's a different time for them? A different year? And they are talking to us. Or they hear us.
What year is it for you right now?
Very interesting theory on the afterlife. It's just you're repeating it in the same space. It's kind of like that whole multiverse theory, like things resonate at different wavelengths type thing.
Now, can you tell us, please?
That's pretty cool.
That was the case. That was the case.
Yup.
The weirdest chills going up and down my back right now.
Funny enough, right where you're standing, that is where I got both my chills.
Oh, good.
Have fun.
It's like, it's still going.
Yeah, no, it's stuck on you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you please give us a sign by touching one of these devices? One of these
I'm waiting for that
objects?
Barbie car to go off, dude.
I can check.
I would check it real quick just to make sure.
Shot.
Shot.
Again.
Sounding like there's a lot of people who were shot, like a lot of soldiers. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A lot of stuff to do with guns getting
Yep.
shot.
Well,
It is Texas.
We got the shot at.
if we just heard actual gunshots, what if someone just took one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
I didn't actually think about that.
Yeah.
I am
Is
looking
there
at
a
every
dark
frame right
energy
now,
here in this house?
trying so hard.
Just about to say.
Same.
Oh, that was them. I forgot about that. Oh my god, I was like, what was that? My bad.
Multiple people come to this home and they either see this tall shadow figure and they also feel this negative energy. They have talked to this entity and they know information.
And we weren't supposed to acknowledge it?
I literally have them in.
Open?
We're not gonna open the case.
Nah.
All the lights are on too.
We're not opening that case. I'm sorry.
What was that noise?
Remove.
Remove the doll.
No.
Remove.
We are not taking you out of that case. I'm sorry.
Mind you, I just reset those candles just to make sure that they were not dead.
Dude.
If you would like us to remove that doll, can you turn one of these candles off?
I was about to say, turn them all off at the same time.
Yeah, right, bro.
Turn
that would
all-
be so crazy.
Turn all three of those off. If you want us.
You're gonna
Remove
see, I
that
fought
doll
tooth and nail.
from the case.
Why is she just looking at us?
I was about to say,
Anybody
like,
else notice that?
God, what was that bright light?
just staring at us menacingly.
I still got something going up and down.
She's
my
not
back.
staring at me, she's staring at you,
If you want us to get you out,
Mm-mm.
go ahead.
Mm-mm.
Is there someone in the hallway? Hey, if there's someone in there, can you touch that red light for me? I just want to
Yep.
make sure you're there. I could
No, being kind. No.
have sworn I saw something. So I thought I saw, like, not a tall, actual, like, tall figure, but like a small, like, what looked like a small child, like a small figure.
Didn't the owner say that they have seen...
I was a witch.
What the f...
I said witch earlier.
Didn't the owner say that people have seen what looks like somebody's two hands and a
Yep.
head looking, peeking...
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What, they're going the full chopper route and doesn't know how to hide properly?
They also have many like children spirits.
That is true.
And I said that, and it said,
Candle.
Candle just went out.
I'm getting
Are
chills
you a
again,
witch
dude.
that's using the doll?
Valid question. Valid question.
That just gave me the horrible chills. Dude, that was the big...
Where is that, guys? In there.
Dude.
Is it really
Okay,
in there?
from here, I'm hearing it from the case.
Hang on.
The tricks
Is
that...
this what we hear?
Sounds pretty close.
That might be it.
Sounds pretty close.
But like in
It
that
sounds
area.
like, no, that's what I'm saying, like, it sounds pretty close.
That's...
And just like that.
Trust me, this after this episode, I talked about it with the guys. I was like, I think I said just like that maybe like 5 times.
Okay, I'm going to pause there because it's kind of one of those things where it's hard to react to it, like a horror type thing like this, because there are times where it's slow and I don't want to constantly pause, and we're closing in on an hour. So yeah, this might be a 3-parter. So I'm going to stop there. Tune in tomorrow for the rest of this investigation. See how many times your narrator says, and just like that. Till then, I'll see you weird people later.
Hi, Francis. We're
also-
getting so much... Stranger.
It's also very weird how the lights were going crazy, and then when we got in
A
here,
lot of like different
nothing.
spirit.
Well, that could just because they're trying to lure you in with the lights, and then You're now in there, like, oh, we got him in here. Good.
It's different entities. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, maybe we should take a seat for a second and
Answer phone.
Answer phone.
we have been answering the phone.
Imagine we just hear some random phone start to ring.
It'd be even crazier if like someone was trying to call one of them, but because all their phones are on airplane mode, they're just not getting it.
Oh God.
Francis, if you're trying to talk to us, you can through the phone.
Ghost here.
Ghost here.
Okay, so you're telling us you're here. That's good. Is
home?
This is your home.
Ghost here, home. Francis.
You know what's trippy?
Dude,
Back in the old days when
Expect Diane.
Expect Diane.
Back in the old days when some of the families, like early 1900s, were living here, they thought it was haunted already too.
Well,
just from the century it was already built.
Think of this though. They said, "My name is Francis. Ghost here, home." What if they think we are the ghosts and we are in their home? They said stranger.
That's weird.
What if it's a different time for them, a different year, and they're talking to us or they hear us?
What year is it for you right now?
very interesting theory on the afterlife. It's just you're repeating it in the same space. Kind of like that whole multiverse theory, like things resonate at different wavelengths type thing.
Now, can you tell us, please?
That's pretty cool.
That was the case. That was the case.
Yup.
The weirdest chills going up and down my back right now.
Funny enough, right where you're standing, that's where I got both my chills.
Oh, good.
Have fun.
It's like, it's still going.
Yeah, no, it's stuck on you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you please give us a sign by touching one of these devices? One of these
I'm waiting for that Barbie car to go off, dude.
I can check.
I would check real quick just to make sure.
Shot.
Shot.
Again.
Sounding like there's a lot of people who were like a lot of soldiers. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff to do with guns getting
Yep.
shot.
Well,
it is Texas.
We got the shot at.
If we just heard actual gunshots, what if someone just took one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
I didn't actually think about that.
Yeah.
I am
Is
looking
there
at
a
every
dark
frame right
energy here
now,
in this house?
trying so hard.
Just about to say.
Same.
Oh, that was them. I just forgot about that. Oh my god, I was like, what was that? My bad.
Multiple people come to this home and they either see this tall shadow figure and they also feel this negative energy. They have talked to this entity and they know information.
And we weren't supposed to acknowledge it?
I literally have them in.
Open?
We're not gonna open the case.
Nah.
All the lights are on too.
We're not opening that case. I'm sorry.
What was that noise?
Remove.
Remove the doll.
No.
Remove.
We are not taking you out of that case. I'm sorry.
Mind you, I just reset those candles just to make sure that they were not dead.
Dude.
If you would like us to remove that doll, can you turn one of these candles off?
I was about to say, turn them all off at the same time.
Yeah, right, bro.
Turn
that would
all-
be so crazy.
Turn all three of those off. If you want us.
You're gonna see, I
Remove
fought
that
tooth
doll
and nail.
from the case.
Why is she just looking at us?
I was about to say,
Anybody
like,
else notice that?
God, what was that bright light?
just staring at us menacingly.
I still got something going up and down.
She's
my
not
back.
staring at me, she's staring at you,
If you want us to get you out,
Mm-mm.
go ahead.
Mm-mm.
Is there someone in the hallway? Hey, if there's someone in there, can you touch that red light for me? I just want to
Yep.
make sure you're there. I could
No, being kind. No.
have sworn I saw something. So I thought I saw like not a tall, actual like tall figure, but like a small, like what looked like a small child, like a small figure.
Didn't the owner say that they have seen...
I was a witch.
What the f...
I said which earlier.
Didn't the owner say that people have seen what looks like somebody's two hands and a
Yep.
head looking,
Yep.
peeking...
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What, they're going the full chopper route and doesn't know how to hide properly?
They also have many like children spirits.
That is true.
And I said that, and it said,
Candle!
Candle just went out.
I'm getting
Are
chills
you a
again,
witch
dude.
that's using the doll?
Valid question.
horrible chills. Dude, that was the big... Where is that, guys? In there.
Dude.
Is it really? Okay, from here, I'm hearing it from the case.
Hang on.
The tricks
Is
that...
this what we hear?
Sounds pretty close.
That might be it.
Sounds pretty close.
But like in
It
that
sounds
area.
like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it sounds pretty close.
And just like that.
Trust me, after this episode, I talked about it with the guys. I was like, I think I said just like that maybe like 5 times.
Okay, I'm going to pause there because it's kind of one of those things where it's hard to react to it, like a horror type thing like this, because there are times where it's slow and I don't want to constantly pause, and we're closing in on an hour. So yeah, this might be a 3-parter. So I'm going to stop there. Tune in tomorrow for the rest of this investigation. See how many times your narrator says, and just like that. Till then, I'll see you weird people later.